Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Mr. Ramakoti K Venkataramana, and he will talk about an amalgamation of low-budget natural farming with AI application. And I request the speaker to begin. Thank you. So please start, sir.
మీరు చెప్తే మాట కనబడుతుంది
ఇప్పుడు అది పెట్టి
మీరు చెప్పండి వాళ్ళకి షేర్ అవుతుంది.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
This is R.K. Venkataramana, retired scientist from CSIR IICT Hyderabad, that is Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Hyderabad, which comes under Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. In turn, it comes under Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Today, we have taken a title, an amalgamation of artificial intelligence with natural farming, that is low budget natural farming. Artificial intelligence, which is trending now, actually devised by one Professor John McCarthy, who is the father of artificial intelligence. He found a machine that could mimic human logical thinking, that is a programming language, Lisp, that is list processing, which is still used as choicest language in the field of artificial intelligence. With that finding in California Institute of Technology, he devised a machine that can think as humans began. Low budget natural farming with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can transform low budget natural farming to still lower budget natural farming. Thus, natural farming can become still accessible with the application of artificial intelligence, unlike the earlier other technologies which are being applied by the farmers in different ways. This enables farmers to obtain high yield, high crop quality, highly profitable and low budget produce from their farming with lesser man-hours, as nowadays everybody knows man-hours is a big shortage for India. In natural farming, in short, in our low budget natural farming method, we take, even in earlier speeches, I told about two types of natural farming formulas. One from Dr. Subhash Palekar, who widely propagated the zero budget natural farming. The other scientist who was heading the National Center for Organic Farming in Ghaziabad, that is named as waste decomposer. For the easy mindset to our farmers, we derived in a different name. We call those formulas as follows. Tonic 1, we call it easy way, RKSPV1, which is being used for purifying the seeds before sowing. SP means Subhash Palekar, B means Bijamrutam. And tonic 2, we call it as RKSPG1, which is actually Ganajivamrutam as named by Subhash Palekar. This is being used after preparation of the land, we spread this Ganajivamrutam on the land before irrigating the land. Tonic 3, RKSPL1, which is a liquid being used by the Subhash Parekh formula. Coming to KCL1 for purification of seeds before sowing, and KCL1 again for soil preparation, which is Kishan Chandra's formula. This is a kind of microbial paste which is being found by him in the National Center for Organic Farming, a scientist. That is, he named waste decomposer. Interestingly, this can be used for manure making, for feeding the fertilization in the land, and also for wiping out insects and pests. The third one, actually KCL1, for fertilizing during growth crop feed. So also, for wiping out pests and insects, we prepare and apply kashayams. Kashayam 1 as devised by Subhash Parekh, and Kashayam 2 and Kashayam 3. Then also our scientist from Ghaziabad, the National Center for Organic Farming, found the same formula which could be used for all the three. And now we come to artificial intelligence capabilities. For applying on LBNF, that is our concept, low budget natural farming, because Subhash Parekh concept is zero budget natural farming. He said that is nothing can be spent for his applying formula, but it is, I changed it to low budget natural farming. Artificial intelligence can deliver abundant data and information than ever before. Artificial intelligence technology gives farmers a bird's eye of their crops and soil with a level detail that humans could not pick up. Supportive tools for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence powered tools like satellite imagery, computer vision, machine learning algorithms, sensors, drones to analyze abundance amount of data from the above tools to optimize on real-time corrections and commands to enable farmers many benefits. In that, smart irrigation, one of the benefits, artificial intelligence building systems and instruments can analyze data from sensors as well as plant roots, drones, and satellites to determine the optimal time and amount of water needed for crops, thus minimizing water waste and at the same time ensuring efficient irrigation. That is, earlier normally in different techniques, farmers normally use in acreage, their irrigation will be on acreage. So much water is just given away, irrigated. But here, when it comes to artificial intelligence, plant to plant, it gives us feedback or commands or do this in a dynamic way. Every minute to minute or hour to hour, it gives us the commands saying that conservation of water more than 60%. It means we are able to save as much as 60% of the 100% water, which otherwise they have been using in not applying artificial intelligence. that is available with a water source, farmer can increase the crop value area. That's what I am trying to mean. Soil health management. This is another advantage. Artificial intelligence algorithms can assess, measure soil conditions, including nutrient level and pH. You see, normally we cannot in between. After sowing, we keep in a regular basis use fertilizer or use in a regular basis paste or insects. Here, using the application of artificial intelligence, we can measure soil conditions, not only the plant condition, soil condition also, nutrient level of the soil condition it gives also it tells at what time what is to be corrected, what is to be added, what is to be stopped, helping farmers make informed decisions about soil amendments and fertilization strategies, promoting healthy soil and reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers, that is, wasting of fertilizers in an assumed way, in a guessed way, which is a temporary solution actually. Coming to pest and disease detection, artificial intelligence powered image recognition systems can analyze images of crops to detect early signs of pest information or disease, allowing timely and targeted operation using natural pest control method. That is, what it means is by photography through satellites or by drones or by computer vision, it gives us such a minute information by taking the photos of the leaves of the plants to show that it is something is going to attack. See, there is some egg layer happened in that particular plant on that, even in the plant, in that particular leaf. That is a kind of information, not only micro level, but also nano level information is given to the farmers by the artificial intelligence technology application. Precision spray. See, the artificial intelligence driven robots can identify and target specific plants, which I just told you, and areas for spraying. Otherwise, what happens? The farmer used to take so many liters of drums of spraying material, goes to the land and takes its spraying machine, puts all through the land where he is cultivating a particular produce. In this case, we can understand out of the one, for example, out of the 1 acre, whether it is the right corner something is affected or it is the left corner some disease is happening. This is the kind of micro level indications being given to the farmers in order to correct, in order to reduce, in order to attack those pests and insects, thus reducing the lot of material. Automated weeding. This is another advantage by using the latest artificial intelligence technologies can be integrated with robotic to identify and make out the weeds so that we can easily remove them, thus reducing the need for manual weeding, which is time consuming because we have to put a lot of labors just to say that take the weeds wherever is available throughout the land. How much weed only they take, we don't know. How much weeds they leave, we don't know. And while removing the weeds, how much real plants they are removing, we don't know. That is the kind of difference between applying artificial technology, artificial intelligence technology. Hence, cost effective. You understand now how much cost we are going to gain, how much time we are going to gain by using artificial intelligence in order to weeding, automated weeding, quality booster because of minimizing of herbicides. Artificial intelligence enhances crop health and yield. AI drones as well as monitor crop growth, identify nutrient deficiencies, and assess overall plant health. As I told you earlier, how it gives us the information about the particular insects are going to attack the particular pests are going to attack on our plant. The same thing happens in the case of detection by the different systems applied in artificial intelligence overall system, which enables farmers to intervene immediately, get into the work at the right time, that is at an early time, and optimize crop management strategies. Yield prediction. Also, artificial intelligence algorithms can analyze using the historical data because on the land, on the farmer, whatever earlier happened 10 years, 20 years back, all the data, abundance data will be available for analyzing artificial intelligence and give us back the real feedback, weather patterns, and all other factors to predict crop yields, thus helping farmers plan their harvest and manage their resources effectively. Promoting, thus that way promoting sustainable farming practices. Reduced fertilizer inputs. Earlier also we were talking about. See, by enabling precision farming techniques like artificial intelligence can help farmer to reduce the use of fertilizers. You can very much reducing the use of fertilizers because he is not using the fertilizer at a full area. He is using the fertilizer as per the commands given by the artificial intelligence systems. Pesticides, so also herbicides, and also the negative impact on environment impact also. That is, by using heavy chemical spraying, what happened is not only we are wasting our money, our time, but also we are polluting the overall environment. That's what here, a very, very big point. Water conservation. Artificial intelligence powered irrigation systems can optimize water use, ensuring that crops receive the right amount of water at the right time, conserving precious water resource because water is really precious as everybody knows. Soil health improvement. Artificial intelligence driven analysis of soil conditions can guide farmers in implementing practices that improve soil health, such as cover cropping and crop rotation. They can change the crops from one season to another, leading to long-term soil fertility. We can keep up the soil fertility in a permanent basis instead of just putting a lot of fertilizers for the 3 months crops or 6 months crops. Instead, we are really amending the soil strength, soil ability to stay on permanently. Waste reduction. Artificial intelligence can help optimize harvesting, storage, and transportation processes, minimizing food waste and reducing environmental and footprint of agriculture. For example, you can see in mirchi yard, there is tremendous mirchi at one time goes to the mirchi yard selling point, and the buying becomes very slow, with the result a lot of mirchis, a lot of producers are being wasted due to the improper management. Whereas the artificial intelligence gives us the correct commands. At what time you are supposed to go to the yard, at what time you are supposed to call the transportation, logistics, at what time you have to harvest, whether one week earlier or 1 week after, so as to get the right point, reaching the right place at right time to sell your product immediately without wasting any time there. That is how the environmental and footprint of agriculture. Cost of artificial intelligence setup. Everybody might be thinking that artificial intelligence means a big thing, and it is also being applied in many higher level fields. How about farmers who are relatively innocent, ignorant, and relatively uneducated? We can go even for a smaller budget to get a taste of the benefits of artificial intelligence setup, and then confirming that it is really worth going for a bigger way. That's how this small example is being given to give an idea that it is not crores of rupees investment, it is well within a lakh, 2 lakh budget. AI setup might include a few sensors for soil moisture to find out how much soil at a particular plant root is available before irrigation, at the time of irrigation, or when to irrigate. To know that sensors give artificial intelligence data, and that includes the temperature also. Both together will going to cost about 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. Also, a basic drone for aerial imagery. You can now understand popular about the drones which are being applied not only in marriages, not only in police. It is also very much come in farming community as spraying of chemicals, spraying of wiping out insects or pests. A basic drone for aerial imagery to take photographs in this case and collecting data will cost you some 30,000 rupees to around 60,000 rupees. Another parameter or hardware which we require is cloud services for data storage and analysis. Lot of information, lot of data need to be collected, where the storage will be impossible or very costly when it comes to a single farmer place. Instead, there are cloud services available through using satellites. And if we want to take like Wi-Fi, like internet, which we use, same way the cloud services can be rented out by different companies to store our abundance collected storage data to be sent to cloud services. That will cost you some 5,000 to 15,000. Is something is wrong, zero is increased, I think. It is 5,000 to 15,000 per rent. As we take rent for Wi-Fi facility, internet facility, or cable TV facility, we pay every month or every year. Same thing holds good in the case of artificial intelligent applications on natural farming too. So basic artificial intelligence module or model for yield prediction is going to cost 10,000 to 20,000 rupees. And above all, the installation experts will come to our land, our farmyard, and install the things and give us how it works, what a farmer is supposed to do, or what a farmer's child who is going to school or college can get trained for operation, very simple operations, of course. That is going to cost you some 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. This would result ultimately a total initial expenditure approximately some 65,000 rupees to 1,10,000 rupees. Say, for example, it is going to cost from 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh rupees. So one can offer or go for this setup, see how it works, see how much benefits a farmer is going to get out of this, whether it is worth spending this kind of artificial setup. Then he can expand the things, he can upgrade the things, and he can update the number of sensors, number of aerial imagery systems, like taking help of satellites for knowing the what is climatic conditions, when is the rain is going to come, at what time, how to irrigation control, we can control the irrigation, when, at what time the temperature is going to be very high, like that. All these things we'll have to get through the satellites to our system, artificial intelligence setup, from where it goes to the machine algorithms and collect the informations, give us commands, give farmers what to do at what time, what not to do at what time. So you can start with this, a small, well-defined project, reasonably low cost, in the sense 1 to 2, say 1 lakh to 2 lakh, a farmer can definitely afford to test and taste the benefits. So then you can see that whether it is effective, if it is beneficial, if it is very effective, then you can expand in the next seasons to come, in the next years to come. Also, the government subsidies, also a farmer should go through whether there is subsidies. If we add on the artificial intelligence setups, and accordingly he can spend the money. So also there is some subsidies may be available. Accordingly, one can go for it. Yeah. Advantages of artificial intelligence. Farmers get actually, so after this setup is really imagined, whether one can go for artificial intelligence setup by spending another extra money so as to live easily controlling the land crops, from sowing to harvesting, and from harvesting to storage, and from storage to logistics, and from logistics to selling away. Every point is being included in artificial intelligence technology applications in natural farming. By integrating actually the artificial intelligence technologies into ALBN of natural farming, farmers can achieve higher yield, improve resource efficiency, that is water, that is chemicals or natural farming techniques, in that whatever we are spending money, as I told you earlier, low budget. In that, further we can go lower budget if we really going for combining, amalgamating, or blending artificial intelligence with low budget natural farming, because improve resource efficiency and it enhances the sustainability of their agricultural practices, contributing to a more resilient and environmentally friendly, because environmental also very, very important. If we unnecessarily or overload the plants, that will also a loss not only for the farmer but also the total global warming and land pollution, all those things we are going to badly affected. And hence, if you use the artificial intelligence to a more resilient and environmentally friendly food system, simultaneously a happy and a healthy and wealthy, better living status of the farmers. The advantages of artificial intelligence in a general way is farmers get inputs such as prediction of weather. That is, he will come to know hourly, in fact, minutes weather reports by the artificial intelligent technology, which keeps on giving all the round, all the time information to the farmer. Accordingly, it also corrects dynamically, allows farmers to achieve efficient results. Because of application of that, naturally the results going to be achieved highly efficient. It helps yield healthier crops. This is different. High yield is different. Healthier crop is different. For example, if you are selling cotton, say for example, using one technology, if you get per acre, say 50 quintals of the yield, if you use artificial intelligence, not only you are going to get high yield, I mean, instead of 50 quintals per acre, he may be getting 60 quintals or 70 quintals per acre. That's, though profitable, the biggest advantage is he is going to get a cotton quality which is more healthier than the neighbor person farmer who is going to actually produce without applying the artificial intelligent technology in his farm. That is the difference he is going to taste, a special difference. Predict plant diseases. See, normally a farmer gets plant diseases comes as soon as 10 to 20% is already occupied by the pests or insects. Then he started heavily working on it in order to wipe out, in order to kill them. Whereas in the case of applying artificial intelligence, he predicts plant diseases well before it started attacking his plants. Self-driving tractors. So that is like Elon Musk automobiles, you can see, cars and all. There is no driver and it goes. Whereas, same case, here, the same thing can be used through tractors without drivers. It because nowadays, the drivers, suppose emergency, there is no driver, then automatically the self-driving tractors are available applying artificial technology which can control the tractors for you to cultivate the your lands. That is what it is. Actually, when there is a real labor shortage, also when you are afford to have that kind of self-driving tractors. Number 6 is improve best decision making. Above all, this is more facility, more advantage if you use the artificial intelligence technology, which improves by nature, naturally, normally, usually, best decision making, improves best decision making. The farmer is allowed to have so many options and he can choose out of the few options the best decision making. He can make the best decision and get best out of the available options. Crop and soil monitoring. It monitors not only crop, which is normally happened in other techniques or in traditional use. Crop only being observed, crop only being said. Whereas in the case of artificial intelligence, it also monitors soil, whether the nutrients are some deficiency, whether soil quality is permanently one of the nutrient or few of the nutrients is lacking. All those informations are given by the artificial intelligence technology to the farmer at a very, very right time. In fact, dynamically proper information on crop. Also to the crop, which crop is to be actually choose for which time, for which land. All those things are being assessed when you apply artificial intelligence technology. That is how the proper information on crop. You can choose a crops, depends upon the land, depends upon the climate, depends upon the season, so that the best profit you get out of that. Students studying regarding agriculture. This also helps the coming up youth studying students who can get into agriculture, because people think that agriculture means the less lower unstudied people or ignorant people's business. But this kind of artificial intelligence applications are applied by a farmer, then the students will start coming and enjoying, thinking that, yeah, it is very high tech. This, why not we also adopt? Why not we also help our parents, our forefathers, our grandfathers in doing the agriculture? So students, it gives a very good chance for the students also to get into the farming business or farming work. Detect soil defects. As I told you, it not only crop defects, it also detects the soil defects. So before even going for sowing, one can amend the soil in a permanent way by adding or by removing certain neutralizing certain ingredients in the soil, after really making the best grade soil on which you are going to make the plants to grow. That is the best, one of the very trickiest thing you can take using the artificial intelligence technology. Identifying locations for sowing specific crops. As I told you, this is also one of the biggest advantages. That is, it identifies in which location, even if it takes up 5 acres of land of yours, you blindly guess and use only one crop. Whereas if you apply artificial technology, artificial intelligence technology, then it tells you what portion is best for what kind of crop. Out of the 5 acres, which side, which area will I to choose, which plant. All those things are being, informations are being given by the artificial intelligence technology. Provide proper guidance on water management. See, every information is being pumped in to artificial technology system, artificial intelligence system. With the result, it gives proper guidance on water management also. Accordingly, you can conserve a lot of water, or you can increase the area of cultivation. Detects the smallest insects. For example, to our eye, where, as I told you, bird's eye in my earlier slide, detects the smallest insects. What does it mean is artificial intelligence technology application gives not only in micro level detections, it detects nano level detections too. So with that, you know that well before you can arrest, you can control the insect calamities. Assist food supply chain. That is, at what time the harvest can be postponed or preponed so as to get the best price for your food. That is how it assists in food supply chain also. Increase agriculture yield and supply. Automatically you get the high yield and you can supply not only to the for your own benefit but also you are helping the humanity by increasing the yield and supplying to the humanity, as because உழுதுண்டு வாழ்வாரே வாழ்வார் மற்றெல்லாம் தொழுதுண்டு பின் செல்பவர். So if at all we want to eat something, farmer has to live in a better way. Farmer is the only person who leads us for taking our foods very comfortably at our homes. In increase farmer profitability, of course, it is very evident that farmer is getting profited in a much, much better way than any other technology as of now, as artificial intelligence technology gives, helps to solve the problems of food shortage. That's what just I told. AI tools to boost productivity by Hitesh Motwane. This is one of the good books for artificial intelligence. The other one is AI by Melanie Mitchell. And the third one is Mastering the Data Paradox by Nitin Shah. This is also one of the very popular books to go through. The fourth one is AI and Computing Logic by Cyrus F. Neurons. Thank you with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen, sir, so that we can see your full screen? Sir, you're able to hear me?
Madam?
Can you please stop sharing the screen, sir?
Yeah.
So that we can see your full video. That's the reason.
Yeah.
It's not working for you, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, leave it, sir. I will take up the questions now. Okay.
Yeah.
And the first question is, what are some real world examples where AI has been successfully used in LBNF system?
Madam?
Sir, I'll repeat the question, sir. What are some real world examples where AI has been successfully used in LBNF systems?
This depth knowledge in artificial intelligence, I am not aware of, but definitely if an audience really required some informations, I can definitely give them back by mail, or that's how I can do.
Okay, sir. Okay. I will take up next question.
You can mail me and get the answers, even otherwise from
Yes, sir.
agricultureinformation.com too.
Okay. Okay, fine. Sir, is it feasible to use AI for precision irrigation or monitoring soil moisture in farm using natural mulching?
You mean whether the artificial AI can assess?
Is it feasible to use AI for precision in irrigation?
Yeah, 100%.
And what about soil monitoring, sir?
Soil monitoring is done through different sensors. Soil monitoring is mainly done through different sensors being put in the soils to the required level, depends upon the crop roots.
Okay.
Which
What fun?
which comes along with the total system, in the sense if one farmer wanted to test only the soil thing, it may be costlier. It may be very costlier. But if you want to set up the AI technology in his land, they will take care of taking everything together. It is a package like thing going on. Otherwise, it is going to be costly, and it is going to be not dynamic. It is static. They have to take the soil sample, give it to some private organizations, get tested, things like that. Whereas the more the sensors you use on the land, the more precisely you will be in a position to get the feedback or the answers.
Okay. What funding or government support exists to help small farmers integrate AI into their LBNF practices?
Please make a pardon.
Sir, what funding or government support exists to help small farmers to integrate AI into their LBNF practices?
Presently, it is coming up. Actually, the Tamil Nadu farmers are leading in mango farming. They are getting a lot of benefits in mango farming, and they have a lot of suppliers for arranging this kind of installations for artificial intelligent technologies for their farm landings.
Okay. Sir, are there cooperative or FPO models where AI tools are collectively owned and used by natural
Yeah,
farmers?
yeah, definitely. Yeah. One way is the farmer may be rich enough, rather having very huge area. For example, mango, I think mango farming is definitely going to be 50 acres, 100 acres, something like that. Otherwise, small farmers can come together and, as you said, they can form a society or increase the land area and go for this kind of technology application, especially artificial intelligence technology, so that it is more economical when it comes to single farmer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions on behalf of agricultureinformation.com. We would like to thank Mr. Ramakoti K Venkataramana for the talk and for answering the questions. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.